Everybody, we're here at Iname Tavern. I'm Tyler Nickson. We're gonna smoke and make crab cakes with Chef Brian Jupiter, who's a James Beard semi-finalist and a big dog in the Chicago food scene. But today we're just gonna smoke and make crab cakes. Chef? Pleasure to see you.
How you doing?
Good, man.
Good.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, man. No, we're excited. Crab cakes. So
Yeah.
just let us know what we can do to help you. And
Sure. Better get after it.
When's the last time you were in New Orleans?
A few months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just down there for the French Quarter Music Festival. It was
nice.
It was insane.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
There's so many fests and shit down there now.
Yeah.
I mean, even more than before. All right. So one thing that I do with crab cakes that's a little different is that I don't use any breadcrumbs.
Right. I think that's where people usually go wrong, like panko or something, and
they
kind of
it's
mess
just
it all up.
start to take over the flavor. I make a mousse, and so you can use any type of like white fish, or you could use shrimp if you have any like small shrimp. You don't want to use anything too expensive because you're literally pureeing it with some cream. But that acts as our binder for the actual cake itself. When it comes to crab meat itself, you can use whatever you want. I love the flavor of claw meat.
Okay. This is crab claw meat.
Yeah, this is claw meat. This is from blue crab. I just think it's like the dark meat of crab.
Okay, I heard. Yeah,
know.
it's a little bit more flavorful.
Right.
More tender.
Right. You know, and so what we do sometimes, if we want to get fancy with it, then we'll mix everything and then we'll just fold in some lump. I mean, no matter what crab you're using, you should never really be, mashing the shit out of it.
Right, or
be gentle.
blending it or anything like that.
Yeah. So for our mousse, we're using catfish, just what we have in house.
Okay. Little river fish.
Yes, sir. So you start it off.
Just give it a little blend before you add cream.
Yeah, exactly. Because you don't want whipped cream either.
Right.
The cream is only going to just bring it all together, nothing more. Some of the traditional stuff, that you see in most crab cakes. We do a little mayo. We do a touch of mustard. A little bit of Worcestershire. Turn it off. A little bit of soy sauce. I don't even know why I just put that shit on.
Is this a little like Creole seasoning?
Yeah, this is some Cajun spice.
Yeah, it goes on everything then.
Yeah, exactly.
Put it on everything.
Some chives. A little bit of tarragon. And I like to, you can see it's pretty smooth.
Great.
If you fried this thing off right now, it'll hold its shape.
Right.
It'll taste like shit, but it'll hold its shape.
Right.
People underestimate, like the feel factor in cooking.
100%. Feel, taste, smell.
Of course.
How long have you been in Chicago?
I've been moved to Chicago in 2004. I went to culinary school.
And where was the first place that you started out at in Chicago?
It's a place called Narcisse.
Right, Narcisse. That's a famous place. That's
Narcisse was
caviar.
Yeah.
Caviar, champagne.
Yeah. A little bit of lemon juice.
Little lemon.
Lemon just brings out everything. I don't add any salt at all to this recipe. Crab is also, it's gonna naturally have its salt content, and then adding the soy sauce as well as the Cajun does have some.
Right.
If you want to be able to make a ball or make a shape, it is still going to be a little wet, but what we do is we'll shape them and then just set them in a walk-in cooler for a second.
Okay, kind of.
And just let them set and let that mousse fully set. Because when you cut into a crab cake, it should be soft and it should fall.
Right.
But it should also hold its shape.
Right.
And so that's what you're looking for. Right?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Is this on the menu here at Iname?
No, it's not.
It's not on the menu.
It's not on the menu, but it is probably going to make an appearance pretty soon.
Cool.
We're going to get some action. We've been getting people asking about crab cakes quite often here. Yeah, and I'm always a fan of seared crab cakes over fried.
Right.
fried, I mean, you just.
Yeah, no,
Might as
crab
well.
cakes are, it's
Yeah.
like one of those weird things, like if you kind of grew up eating them, you're a little hesitant sometimes
Yeah,
to order
yeah,
them.
yeah.
You know, like especially in the Midwest. And it's, at least I feel that way sometimes.
No,
I'm just a little
yeah.
hesitant to order crab cakes.
I agree.
Just because I think they're going to come out as like this big panko breaded,
Yep.
fried.
Just when you think it's not, you order it.
Yeah,
Panko fried.
exactly. It's panko fried.
The other thing that's good about these crab cakes in particular, you can't start with a smoking hot pan.
Okay, right.
I would start with hotter than it is right now, but you want the heat to kind of build up some and let it get a nice golden brown sear on it.
Kind of like the French way, start in a cold pan.
Yeah, without a doubt. And it kind of just builds up. It gets a nice crust on it. Gets a nice color on it. We flip them and
it just ensures that you get all the way cooked through the middle too, right?
Exactly.
Dude, I like when they keep kind of a rustic shape.
Yeah.
And they're not like these perfectly.
A lot of stuff about me and cooking, like I have a lot of respect for the finer dining stuff, and like the crazy plating and stuff. But I also want people to know that it's like humans back here.
Yeah, at the end of the day,
we want it to taste good first and foremost, and I like my cooks to have a little bit of creativity when they're plating.
No,
that's do a little something else.
That's super important too, man.
I'm bringing two whole alligators to Windy City Live.
You're kidding me?
Yeah.
No way. This man's on Windy City Live today cooking 2 whole alligators.
2 whole alligators.
It's insane.
So you're just starting to get that nice golden brown.
Keep working on them. How old were you with your first kitchen job?
I was 15.
15?
Yeah. I was working in a little place in New Orleans called Aurora Steakhouse. I was a practice over there. They had a good. They were there for a while.
Yeah.
And a buddy of mine from high school, he was working there just like every once in a while busting tables, but he knew I cooked. He's like, hey man, you want to work in a restaurant? I'm like, yeah, sure. And started working in this place as a fry guy. Thursday nights, all you can eat fried catfish. Used to get killed.
I don't think the general public really knows about the ranking system,
Right.
on the line, or I think they just think it's a bunch of cooks and a chef.
Yeah, open kitchens have helped.
Yeah, a little bit.
With that.
A little bit.
Because, a lot of people think the more fire they see, the more skilled you have to be.
Although I feel like nowadays it's less fire in the cooking,
Yeah,
it's a lot more plastic baggies.
Fucking small world. All right, so I like to finish with a little bit of lemon.
A little lemon juice?
Yeah. And this is just fresh squeezed with a squeeze bottle.
Okay.
That's a huge difference. So
yeah, big difference.
Yeah, just
bottled and
the people that's watching, don't fucking go get that shit in the jar. Yeah, and that's it.
Beautiful.
I'm a fan of doing hot and cold with crab cakes for some reason.
I like that too.
I do like that. I don't know exactly why, but
no, I think that plays really well. Especially with corn too. I think the cold corn.
Yeah.
I think that's a good move.
Yeah.
It's a really good crab cake. Yeah, and it's not. Even some places do the flour. They'll like flour them a little bit before they sear them.
Yeah.
No, this is awesome. This is super fresh.
I believe you gotta let that crab do its thing. You know, shit. That's what people want to taste anyway.
Oh man, the corn's like perfectly cooked. How long have you been smoking, or did you start smoking?
College.
College?
Yeah, college. Cause Miami, I went to college in Miami, and we were so different then either.
Right.
We used to buy so much weed then, cause it was cheap. You could get like bright green, stinky regular shit coming out of Jamaica, whatever, for $300 a pound.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like you get this stuff and. I probably wouldn't smoke that now, but back then, that was the best shit around, and so, and they're really good stuff. They used to call it crippy.
Crippy?
Crippy, yeah. They'd be like, oh, I got crippy. Oh, I got like the regular.
Is that like a Miami slang, or is that?
Yeah, I guess. I don't even know. It tastes different. Every once in a while, I get some weed that tastes like that Miami shit, and it was a good thing.
Right.
But I'll be like, man, that's that fucking crippy.
Yeah,
that's the crippy.
Yeah, this is the.
Oh shit, look at this.
Send you home with some of this shit too. This is Gorilla Glue.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I love some good smelly stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we burning here?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's nice.
Do you vape a lot? Do you do a lot
During
of
the
that?
day.
During the day?
Yeah, during the day. Just because I be in and out of shit. I don't want to smell like it.
That is a thing that's happening now.
Yeah, but then at night, night on the way home, that's always a joint.
I tell people all the time, like, it's helped me like immensely with my professional career,
Yeah.
which is like hard to say or
Yeah.
whatever, but it's like it helps me get to bed in time for the
Yeah.
next day, which
No,
is like
without a doubt,
a true thing.
Without a doubt, you know.
Have you done any dinners in Vegas? Oh.
¿Qué onda, amigo?
Todo bien,
¿Todo bien?
todo bien.
¿Quieres fumar?
Wow. Such and gone?
¿Todo bien?
Todo bien.
Say hi for the camera.
Nota?
No, no,
No,
no.
no. You got any guys that have been working a long time for you or any long-termers or?
I got, one guy at Frontier. He works both, but he's my fucking prep guy.
Okay.
His name's Jose, and Jose's been with me since I moved here.
That's wild.
2004. He was my dishwasher at Narcisse, and like I was young.
That's
as
wild.
fuck.
That's a long time.
You know, like I was
That's
young as fuck in that position, right? I shouldn't even have the job, but whatever.
Right. How old are you when you were the executive chef?
22 or 23.
23? 22?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I just got out of college, so I was like fucking 23 at the most.
You must have been a mean dude on the line then, or?
Man, I was just trying to survive every day.
Yeah, I hear you.
One of the hardest things was getting people that, like the cooks that were older than you, to listen to, like, believe in you and listen to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of those guys looking like, oh, you don't know the fucking. Like, I've been doing this shit for fucking 12 years. You know, like, you don't know what you're doing. You know, like, who are you? I had a guy that literally told me that. Like,
I had that problem a lot.
He's like, I can be your dad. You know? I said, okay, Dad, get the fuck out. I also, if I can't, whether it's money, opportunity, or whatever, if I can't do it, I'm gonna make sure you get the best spot.
Yeah. Then you
that
can
you possibly get.
Yeah.
To. You know, like I never try to hold people.
No, you never know what people are gonna go on and do too.
Yeah, man. I want y'all to be great too. I mean, this is all I've ever done, man. Like I started cooking with my grandmother when I was very young. She took me to a cooking class at the New Orleans School of Cooking. And the chef that was cooking there that day was Chef Elliot Roussel. He was the chef of Brennan's. I mean, he was a shit. He started as a dishwasher at Brennan's. He worked his way up to executive chef.
Yeah, some of those hardcore guys.
I actually called him to try to get a job there. It's like right after high school. Might have been after the first year of culinary. I was trying to get a job there, and he was like, man, I got people who've been here for 18 years.
Yeah.
And this is before like staging and all that stuff, you know. Like now you call the chef like, yo, can I come work there? They'll be like, yeah. How long till you get it, you know?
Yeah.
But he ended up passing away. But he's always somebody that I wish I could have told, like, yo, like, we made fucking red beans and rice and gumbo and bread pudding at that school. And to this day, I make those things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that sticks with you.
So and I was probably fucking 10 years old, or something, 12 years old. I was young.
Yeah.
So,
that's dope.
Yeah. But I mean, that's what cooking's all about.
Yeah, no, it's always a significant experience.
You always have something that happens with food, whether it was something you ate, something you cooked, something somebody else cooked, something you experienced with food that kind of develops your path.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
thank you, man. I appreciate you. Seriously.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Be in touch for sure.
Thank y'all.
All right, that was Chef Brian Jupiter. He showed us how to make crab cakes. We're on Milwaukee and Wood in Wicker Park. Make sure you follow us on IG at Fried Hard Shy. Episode 3 coming out soon.